Hi everyone, this is Dango from Rocky Valley server. In this video, we are going to talk about some of the changes coming to the Chinese server in the playoff of Apex Arena Season 3. So these are really interesting change and makes the game more balanced. So we know that in the playoff of a season, usually like starting from Season 2, we will only have BO3 battles. So BO3 battles is that between each players, if they want to proceed, they have to beat their enemy at least 2 times within 3 battles. So this is definitely a more balanced mode compared to the BO1 battle that we had in Season 1. So in Season 3, this mode is going to be further improved to be even more balanced. So what happened is that, for example, in the Season 3 of Apex Arena, in the first round, it is a BO3. And if you lose the first battle, what's going to happen is that you will actually be able to select the map for the second battle. So you can select one of these maps and set this map as the battlefield. And you can also determine you move first or second if you lose the first battle. And what's more, and this is even more interesting, is that you will also make a team of 6 that you can exchange this team with your box of 15. So basically, the current box we have is a 15, like team of 15, right? Then you have actually an extra six spots for your team to switch between this team of 15. So, like if you lost the battle, for example, I feel like Luna is not a good option against my enemy, but I still have Luna in my current box. Then I put Claret in my backup box, so I can actually switch Claret with my Luna, and you can do that up to 6 characters. So you can actually switch a lot in your box. If you have this backup box to support you. So this is very interesting. Yeah, so basically after like you lose the battle, you can choose this map. You can choose if you go first or go second, and then you can change up to 6 characters in your box. So this is definitely giving whoever is the loser a much better chance to come back. And then after, but still remember this is a BO3 battle, right? So if you make all the changes, you win the second battle, your enemy can do the same in the third battle. So for example, like I made all the change, I changed the map and changed I determined who go first, and then I changed my box. And then in the third battle, I win the battle, but then in the third battle, my enemy will have the same right to, they will decide the battlefield of the third map, like the third game, like what is the map, and then they will decide who go first, and then they can also change up to 6 characters in their box. So this is really like very interesting. So like when I try to select my box, no long like not only I will think about how do I win the second game, but also I will need to consider if this guy is going to counter hard on me on the third game. So I will still need to consider how to win the third game. So this is actually very tricky step here to replace your box with like some other characters. And yeah, and I do think the loser to be able to select who go first is very balanced, and especially to select which map to play with is very balanced. For example, if I'm doing that in season 1, I'm going to like select a floating courtyard like 100% times because I just have higher read in this map. I have a lot of practice in this map. I'm a player who use summon strategy a lot, which summon strategy is super useful in that map because of the blocking things. And yeah, so I do think this is going to be very interesting. Yeah, so what's more interesting is that you can actually have a chance to practice this best of 3 mode with your friend. To have all these like backup team and decide who go first and which map to use. You can practice that with your friend. So this new like a new friendly match BO3 mode is added to the practice mode. So you can, if you two are friends, you can just, ask your friend to do this BO3 with you. So this is very very interesting as well. And I see some of the potential of the unofficial like tournament. So for example, if you like besides the main like season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4, if anyone is interested, for example, if some of the like people who have bigger influence like nature, and like backyard, if they are like very interested in an unofficial game, or like Triscuit as well, like if they are interested in an unofficial game, now they have the best best of three mode that they can use in this kind of unofficial tournament. So that is going to be very, very interesting. Yeah, this is making me very exciting because this just suggests that Langrisser Mobile is trying to get more and more balanced. And this is how, a more game, a more, I mean, this direction is totally towards a more balanced game. So yeah, definitely. Sometimes like money power is still important, but with all these kind of mechanism, I think a well-prepared free-to-play player still have a chance here. So by the end of season 3, to have like 21 characters to be ready isn't a big issue, right? Like season 3 of Apex Arena is still like 6 months or 6 months later for global players. So they still have a very long time to prepare for that, and to be ready for this new balanced mode, I would say. Yeah, so I'm very happy about that. The current issue I have with Langrisser Mobile is kind of, they don't really have lots of like new players. So I do hope this kind of like PvP mode can, help the game attract some of the new player. So more of the player will join us, because this is really, really the best, the best PvP mode I can ever find in any of the mobile game. So yeah, this is all about this video. I hope you find this interesting, and definitely starting from now, we should try to think about what 21 character you want to use for season 3 of Apex Arena Playoff. And yeah, that's all about this video. Thanks for watching. Peace.